The head of the state's medical cannabis program is stepping down. Chris Thokis has led Minnesota's Office of Medical Cannabis for the last 5 years. Now, she's taking a job with the city of Minneapolis. Thokis told WCCO she's grateful for the experience, but ready for a change. 43,000 patients are enrolled in Minnesota's medical cannabis program.
And speaking of cannabis, it's been a massive year of change for Minnesota in terms of legalizing recreational marijuana, of course. And as we near the end of the year, we wanted to hear from our local businesses about how the industry is faring. So we have Eva Droz here. She is the co-founder of Nothing But Hemp. And we appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for coming by.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
So tell us, this has been a big year, obviously, in terms of legalizing marijuana. We want to know how your business has changed since that legal change.
There's been a lot of changes. Well, first of all, we're really excited for the state. Recreational marijuana legalization has made it possible for a lot of people to try cannabis who normally wouldn't feel comfortable trying it. So that's been very exciting. But the issues that we are seeing is there's still a lot of confusion for the consumer and for our business.
Yeah,
we still want to get into that.
More regulation. I mean, we have a long way to go when it comes to the dispensary aspect. So when you talk about confusion, what are you hearing from the customers, good or bad?
Oh yeah, so a lot of customers think that we are a dispensary right now, and we're still waiting on those licenses to be given out. So a lot of consumers come in and they ask if we have marijuana flower or vapes, which are still illegal at the moment until they are giving out those licenses. So that's a lot of the confusion that we're hearing at the moment.
What do you hope to see as the future of your industry as things fluctuate here over the next several months?
Yes, I hope to see clarity. Right now, for us as a business owner, there's some confusion about what can or can't be sold. There's even confusion about non-psychoactive products like CBD that were available prior to this legislation, and consumers are wondering if they're still going to be available or not. So right now, just clarity.
You brought some products here, and I know these are the Delta 9 THC derived from hemp. This was a big change that occurred, was it last summer?
Yes.
How has that been going for the business? We're a year and a half into hemp-based THC products. It's the same exact ingredient, just coming from a different plant. Do you feel as though consumers have started to understand a little bit of the differences between hemp-based and then the actual cannabis plant?
Oh yes, absolutely. So hemp is cannabis. Marijuana is cannabis. The legal definition for marijuana is over 0.3% THC. So, for example, if you take a 5 milligram Delta 9 THC gummy derived from hemp, you're going to get the same feeling as a 5 milligram Delta 9 THC gummy derived from marijuana. Currently, as of last year's legislation, as you can see, we had lines out the door. Consumers were ready for it. They were very, very excited. We've seen it help a lot of people. We currently are selling the same gummies and beverages that you would get at a dispensary.
Yeah. What advice do you have for other people who are thinking about getting into this business as it grows?
Absolutely. Be careful. There's a lot of red tape. There's a lot of legislation. But again, for me, it's just a love for the plant and seeing what it does for people. So if you have that passion and you're willing to take that risk and be able to dive in and work with all the legislation and the rules, then you might be ready.
A lot to navigate now.
Yeah.
And you're not one of the stores that just popped up in the last 18 months either. You've been around for several years. You've come on WCCO before. Where can people find your stores around the Twin Cities?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have multiple locations around the Twin Cities. Our flagship store is on Grand Avenue. We actually moved down the street. We're 742 Grand Avenue. We also have a location in downtown White Bear Lake, in Forest Lake. And we have affiliate locations where you can get our products in Chaska as well as Maple Grove, Bemidji, and West St. Paul. And now you can actually find a lot of our beverages and products at many liquor stores.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in to help us navigate this. We're all trying to understand it together, right, as things continue to evolve. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.